Fourth.
Welcome, everyone. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Monday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And you know, for that matchup with Charlotte, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Boston Celtics. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the dunk by Lillard.
And if you're guarding Dame in the pick and roll, you need to stop the ball. Lillard can just eat you alive.
Doris, even as he gets up there in age, Drew Holiday is still an elite defender.
Brian, it's really remarkable how valuable a piece he is. They call him the Swiss Army knife because he is one of those rare individuals that can guard all 5 positions. He understands schemes. He's willing to mix things up. Drew Holiday is elite, period.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 5. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
I know, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Trent, the pass to Lopez. Antetokounmpo outside. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Out to Lillard. Lets the 3 fly. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Lillard's got 8 points. Now Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, good execution in close. Holiday likes mixing things up and finishing from this area.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo. White against Trent. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Porzingis 7-3 says not here and not now.
Outside Tatum. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And it's Porzingis penetrating. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
How about the concentration on that assist? Changed his mind mid-shot and put the pass right on the money.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Holiday against Antetokounmpo. And And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2. We're excited to be here for opening day tip-off, Doris. It feels like the league is in a great place.
There is no doubt, B.A., absolutely. To me, more talent in the league right now than potentially we've ever had before. And I don't just mean star talent. There's a depth of quality skill across the board. We know the shooting has revolutionized the game. It's going to be a fun year.
So it's Boston now. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. For 3, Porzingis. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Porzingis has got 7.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
For 3, here's Lillard. Drills it from deep.
Off to a fantastic start. He's 4 for 5. Watch out.
Holiday, a screen on Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that. But that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body. And if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Oh, come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Here's Antetokounmpo. Following the bucket by Boston. Another shot, and he lays it in. Antetokounmpo has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. 32 seconds left in the first. And Holiday powers it home.
That's incredible patience right there. Just letting the play develop. Nice job, Drew Holiday.
20 seconds left in the first quarter here. Lillard into the lane. No good. Great D that time from Porzingis. White against Antetokounmpo. Up top, Tatum. Just 3 on the clock. And he sinks the layup.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
Off in time or not.
I have to admit, it's really difficult to decipher exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Milwaukee?
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
On the floor for Boston, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. The 2 Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Back to Lopez. Yep, count it.
We love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
Pass to Tatum, to the middle. Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And the expression, not enough touches to go around. Do the Celtics risk falling into that trap, Doris?
Well, first and foremost, BA, if that's a problem for you, it's a good one to have. I think the key here is with all the weapons available, you have to have some personal sacrifice. And to this point, this team has been willing to do that. Well, Derek White, fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Lillard finds Lopez. To the left wing. Antetokounmpo surveys. Trent with a screen on Tatum.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the evening. No good on the free throw.
Derek White, 2nd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Good on the second one.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
Kick out to Brown. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Pass to White. Just 5 on the clock. The kick to Tatum, the 17-footer, and he hits the jumper.
Yeah, Jason Tatum's jumper is just so pure. This guy is on point with the midi right now.
Antetokounmpo outside. Out to Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Tatum, a screen on Lillard. White, rejected by Antetokounmpo. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Tatum from long range. He's off on that one.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring, but Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. To the paint. Shot clock at 5. Good work defensively by White.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a given.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
For the finish, and it's Middleton finishing it off.
Nicely executed break there. I mean, Middleton finishing it off strong.
Here's Porzingis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. It's 7'2". It isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
1:02 left to play in the half. Lopez, the screen. Here's Middleton. Back to Lopez. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Middleton's got 3 assists in the game.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's White. Left side Tatum. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Three-pointer is up. Middleton. Rebounded by the Celtics. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he's going for the lob. Lopez with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Here's Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Lillard outside. Good if it goes. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Milwaukee liking their chances. Ending the... All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Do everything else, but if you don't take care of the boards, you're, well, you know what I'm going to say.
Your goose is cooked? Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. The Pacers. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
They've got DeLon Wright. Prince is out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Green, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Outside for Green. Picked by Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Wright attacking, and the layup is good off the glass. Wright's got his first 2 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Pritchard, hounded by Wright. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Hey, Horford from range.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Offensive rebound. Tries again. And there's a nice layup by Wright. And the Bucks lead by 14. That
straight points they've given up in the painted area. And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
So it's Boston now. Here's Cornette. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Over to the left wing. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Pass to Green. Back to Wright. It's Prince on the wing. Horford covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Prince with the bucket.
80% shooting to start the third, 4 for 5.
Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Cornette. And yep, it's good. Cornette's got 6.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Right, the pass to Prince. Here's the pick. Out to Portis. Puts it up. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And you know, you look at someone like Peyton Pritchard, Doris, heady guy who doesn't make many mistakes.
BA, maybe his best attribute in my mind is the competitive spirit and the motor he plays with. He's a fearless shot taker, either inside or from 3-point range. He makes excellent choices with his passes. But again, I go back to that competitive toughness. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Hauser passes to Horford. Inside. Here's Springer to the left side wing. Here's Pritchard. Still without a bucket.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
To the middle. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Prince can't hit.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Here's Wright, and he bangs it home with one hand.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
Pass to Pritchard. Knocked loose. Portis with the steal. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wright, the pass to Portis. Wright against Horford. Here's Springer. Down low. Cornette. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks going into the break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. Outside Tatum. Fires for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. He's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Trent on the wing. Clock at 4. There's the 3. The shot off that time.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
The kick to Tatum. This one for 3. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Lillard. 3-pointer. Boston pulls it in. Jumps up. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Here's Lillard. And here is Antetokounmpo. Lillard looking around. From behind the arc. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth. Outside White. Oh, here's White on the drive. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Bucks leading by 9. Kicks it out to Middleton. Back to Trent. Pass to Lillard. Out to the wing. Trent against Brown. Lillard left side. Pulls up. Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
And man, does Giannis work hard on the glass. Being rewarded for his efforts right there.
White with a screen on Trent. The shot's good. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Holiday. Here's White. Inside, White gets it to go.
So this is just a veteran instinct kicking in here. Holiday sensing and finding the man who's open.
Lillard passes to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Trent on the wing. Back to Antetokounmpo. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. 1:20 left in the fourth quarter. They set a pick. White with it. Middleton covering. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Tatum drops the hammer.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Here's Antetokounmpo. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holiday. And Holiday powers it home.
That's a big-time power move by Drew Holiday. He is so strong around the rim.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Bucks.
Yeah, all game long, they had great energy, leading to ample second-chance opportunities, and they converted.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Tatum. Off target at the rim. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Good on the first. And that'll put him up by 9.
Gary Trent Jr., to me, guys, the very definition of a true shooter. He believes it's a natural talent, but he also works to develop himself into a reliable and efficient shooter.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
He did enough to put this one away. Just a hard-fought battle.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Porzingis controls the rebound and the putback. Here's Lillard. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
That's it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Sends it home from three-point land. And here's Middleton for 3. It's off. So we see the Bucks get the win here. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA.
Clark Kellogg and Greg. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. On Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, out in the wings for him, we'll see Trent Jr. and Middleton. Portis is out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Lillard in at the 1. Here we are, Greg, in Game 1 of the NBA season. How does opening night feel different from the rest of the season, the rest of the schedule?
Well, Kevin, it's the excitement of the unknown. Everybody comes in with the highest of expectations, right? You got new teammates, some new wrinkles, still a lot to figure out and shake out over the course of a long season.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket good.
Oh, silky smooth shot there by Gilgeous-Alexander. He knew the floater was the right move to beat the defense.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Trent can't hit. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Wasted no time on that one.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Red hot so far. 4 for 4. Cooking with gas. Couldn't draw it up any better.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. He immediately mentioned that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course, is at the top of their scouting report. He told me the key to stopping SGA is defending without fouling. Easier said than done, but try to keep him off the free throw line. And try, emphasis on try, to make Shai a jump shooter. A very tall task.
Thank you, David.
Defensive foul.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Prince is checked in for the Bucks. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw tonight. The free throw drops for Caruso. Bucks trail by 7. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Lights checked in.
Number 55.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Caruso against Lillard. And that one's good, Caruso.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Lillard gets to Middleton. Prince with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Bangs home the trifecta.
Middleton really is an amazing shooter, absolutely amazing, especially from long distance.
Outside, Dort. Caruso against Prince. Clock at 6. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Right against Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes it off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wright. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul. Bobby Portis has checked in for Taurean Prince.
Number 9.
Lillard against Caruso. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
On his high post. 2 on the clock. Doesn't go for him.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Oklahoma City?
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
We've got Damian Lillard. Chris Middleton is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's DeJuan Wright, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And stolen by Wright. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Good luck against Giannis in the paint. Get out of the way is probably your best option.
Pass to Caruso. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And he converts the layup. Caruso's got 10 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
There's Williams. And the rejection by Giannis. Out to the right wing. That's a 2 from Lillard. They get it back. Portis kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. And Bobby Portis gets the 3. Portis has got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Portis a screen on Dort. Middleton with it. Williams picks him up. Portis against Dort. And Portis throws it down.
Slam from Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Caruso's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
When you look at the length of Antetokounmpo, it really makes it hard for defenders. As a matter of fact, most of the time, they have no chance to deal with it.
Good on the second free throw. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. Good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Giannis charging into the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got the lead up to 1 now for Milwaukee. Gilgeous-Alexander against Wright. Williams has a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the jump by Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Williams in the post, working on Portis. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Here's Caruso. He's got 10. Driving in. Here's Holmgren. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
I think for Oklahoma City, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone. Now looking at this Oklahoma City game, the Thunder dealing with a thin margin.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good point.
And that is our...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
In that first half, it was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. They've got Isaiah Hartenstein. Wallace is out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. And Beauchamp gets it to go. Look, we've got some incredible talents in this league, and you know how skilled big men are today. Wow, it is something to watch.
It really is, Kevin. I mean, you almost feel like every 7-footer in the league is a capable perimeter shooter that can consistently make threes. Man, the game has certainly changed, and I actually enjoy it. I mean, the evolution of big guys being able to stroke it that consistently is pretty fun to watch.
Connaughton. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Connaughton's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Wallace outside. Hartenstein with the screen on Trent. Wallace kicks to Williams. It's Joe on the wing. He's defended by Connaughton. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Williams, a screen on Trent. And the dunk by Wallace.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Williams kicks to Wallace. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Wallace. Here's the three. Sinks the triple. Wallace has got 5.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Here's Trent. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
No good on the free throw.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Wallace looking for an opening. Nice move. And it's Hartenstein in the corner. Outside Williams. Back to Hartenstein. Ball stolen. Here's Connaughton. Trent outside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in the play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. .114 left in the third quarter. Trent against Wallace. The three. Again, Wallace missing. Milwaukee's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Lopez outside. Prince in the post. Covered by Joe. Prince's shot is good.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Trent against Wallace. There's the three. Oklahoma City gets it back. Kicks it out to Wiggins. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams has a screen for Wiggins. Pass to Williams. It's deflected, and it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession. 3 on the clock. Hartenstein finds Joe. Over to the left wing. Here's Connaughton, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Pat Connaughton is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Torian Prince. And it's Brook Lopez. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Milwaukee with a whole new lineup now. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in.
Number 2.
Taken away by Williams.
Gilgeous Alexander.
Oh, and the jam by Williams. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Giannis outside. Portis against Caruso. Nice shot by Portis.
And you can just see how confident Portis is inside of him. Very comfortable there. Feels like he can score whenever he wants to.
Lillard against Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Holmgren can't hit. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 1. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Wright finds Portis. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. 2nd chance effort, and the layup is up and in. And the Bucks lead by 3.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And then Lillard slams it in.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he misses the dunk. Lillard left side. Middleton outside. Outside Portis. Pass to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Got us a screen on Williams. Portis lays it up and banks it in. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Giannis kicks to Lillard. No good with the triple. Under trailing by 4. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot. Boy, and just look at what Damian Lillard is doing.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Caruso finds Dort. Back to Caruso. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. On the wing, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Lillard. That misses off the backboard. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
This one for 3. Lillard again missing.
And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, he had a chance there to send it to overtime, but they come up empty. David, thank you as always. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season.
Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And for that game against the Hornets, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at small forward. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center, and it's Brown in at the 3.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
White, the pass to Tatum. Dort with a steal. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. Here's Holmgren. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Now here's Tatum. Pass to Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Driving to the basket. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Just 2 to shoot. Tatum can't hit.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And the quickness in transition. I mean, I like watching Williams convert in these situations.
White against Caruso. Porzingis in the post. And the basket is good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 20. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Coming off a terrific game against Atlanta.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's Brown. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Pass to Caruso. Three-pointer off the mark.
Man, that's his shot. But maybe he was too wide open.
Tatum, good.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, a key concept preached by Celtics head coach Joe Mazzulla and reiterated by Jaylen Brown, who says it's reading the game, realizing fast, but playing slow. We're the more talented team, he said. We have to be the smarter team as well. And when we do that, we're going to be tough to beat. Brian?
Well, they certainly have been, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's White, following the bucket by the Thunder, and he gets the bucket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. Boston in second.
You can see the emphasis they put on rebounding. Such a huge part of their game, and one that they didn't ignore.
Caruso up top. He's guarded by White. Back to Caruso. Williams, a screen on White. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And the second free throw is good. And the 2024 NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. RJ capturing banner number 18.
Yeah, the most titles in NBA history, breaking that tie that they had with the Lakers. And trust me, that one stings a little bit for them. Somehow they're going to have to make room for another one of those banners up in the rafters. That's just Holiday moving around the floor, picking his spots.
A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Tatum with a screen. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Williams.
Oh, at the buzzer! Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports. Coming your way right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Porzingis putting the size to work.
Look, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. On the wing, Caruso. Holiday grabs the miss.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Here's White. Pass to Holiday. Inside, Tatum. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get him a shot.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
And when Porzingis can be a third option on a team, he is deadly and efficient, RJ.
We've always seen Porzingis as the guy or as a second option. But when he has elite teammates around him, he really flourishes.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Great work by the defense. That's the intensity coaches want to see.
Brown, a screen on Williams. Here's Tatum. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Driving inside. Pass to Holmgren. And here is Williams. Back to Holmgren. Soft touch off the glass. Holmgren's got his second basket of the game.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Dort with a steal. Caruso with it. Now guarded by White. To the inside. Nice move. Holmgren for 2.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis in the post. Give him 8. Second shot opportunity. White for 3. Pass to Holiday. Now Tatum. Dort defending. Tries yet again. Tatum passes to Porzingis. Rejected by Holmgren.
4-second violation. Oklahoma City ball.
.44 seconds left in the second period. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. The drive by Shea. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Defenders just clearing out, and Gilgeous-Alexander came in with a purpose.
Tatum drives in. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside for Dort. Screen by Holmgren. Dort's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 3.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Tatum from long range. Tatum! Money from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let it roll.
And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Boston Celtics, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word.
Welcome, everybody.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through, and now we get to check out the... And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And on the floor for Mark Dagnall, starting the second half. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams in at the 4. Here's Wallace. He buries it from 3. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
Here's Hauser. And he lays it up and in. Hauser's gotten his first basket of the night.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere. And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Wallace outside. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 4th, the Thunder.
They took pride in their success at the line, and it forced opposing defenses to be very careful against them.
Here's Springer, covered by Joe. He shoots. Another one falls for Boston.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Thunder trail by 3. Wallace outside. Hartenstein a screen. Wallace right side. Here's the 3. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Hauser can't get it to go. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Thunder. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Here's Pritchard. Watch by Wallace. Pass to Cornette. 5 to shoot. Here's Springer. Now here's Horford. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
This guy plays tough in close. Horford, oh, this man's a beast.
It's his first trip to the line. And he's good on the second. And when you talk about the Boston Celtics last year, they were historically good, Richard.
Yeah, they had the 4th best net rating ever in the history of the game. That's Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, the MJ Bulls shattered the NBA record for offensive rating at 123.1. They were unreal.
It's stolen away.
The perfect first half in terms of ball control. The cracks have started to show, and now they're looking more and more vulnerable.
Hauser can't get it to go.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now, a little bit in his head.
Pass to Wiggins for the tie. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cornette's got 4 rebounds now.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Love the dunk from Horford. He doesn't mess around when he gets inside.
Wallace outside. We've got 1:08 left to play in the third quarter here. And down it goes. 2 points. Wallace has got 7 points. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Pritchard. Watched by Wallace. Pass to Springer. Here's Cornette. Horford outside. Back to Cornette. Out to Horford, to the paint. Ooh, poked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. .30 seconds left in the third quarter. Pritchard, the pass to Horford. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish. finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Robbed. Horford outside. To the wing on the left. 1 second left. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
Yep. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. The Celtics with the lead. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort, a screen on Holiday. Caruso outside. On the clock. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 3rd assist of the night. They kick it out to Porzingis. Oh, KP with the 3.
He's that confident. Porzingis barely even thinks about it.
Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Brown.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Tatum against Dort. Tatum passes to Porzingis. And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Caruso outside. On target from range. Caruso's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice shot off the dribble. Caruso, he gets the defense on his heels and then pulls the string.
Brown, a screen on Dort. There's Tatum with the 3. Caruso grabs the board.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
The kick out to Williams. It's Dort on the wing, defended by Brown. On the wing, Caruso. Shot clock at 6. Rebounded by the Celtics.
He's going to hear from his teammates after that one. Not quite sure what happened.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward. What do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach.
The play is under video review under NBA rules.
Which is challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Tatum passes to White. They kick it out to Porzingis. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Now guarded by White.
Obviously, Gilgeous-Alexander has the will to win. What a relentless effort.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area on the floor for them.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Just a huge shot by Porzingis. He welcomes the chance to come up big for his team.
Caruso outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line.
In a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Tatum, screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday with the ball, and it's Dort picking him up. Porzingis sends a screen. Tatum to the rack. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by one. Holiday passes to Tatum. Holiday is screen on Williams. The drive by Tatum. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the... And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
So many close calls in every game. The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Caruso up top. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
That's off as well, so he misses both. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Tatum looking it over. 6 to shoot. And he sinks it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Caruso, a screen on Holiday. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that brings him within 2 here. And he makes both free throws. 5 ticks left in the fourth, and they go to the intentional foul.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a three. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy. I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
He had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Allie, thank you as always. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks. Here's a look now at what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And for the matchup with the Jazz, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take to the floor, and they want to get off to a quick start.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Celtics, White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Ranked for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his 3rd year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Now, here's Lopez, and it's in there.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
Outside Holiday. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum down low. Lopez covering. Here's Porzingis. Nifty move.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for the shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Lillard is screen on Holiday. Lillard against White. And White with the block. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. The Celtics shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And a season ago at the charity strike, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Lillard against White. Tatum on the wing. He had 15 points last outing. Off target from outside.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Taken away by Holiday. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
How about the speed with which Tatum gets down the court? Awesome at reading the defense and then exploiting the opportunity in the open floor.
And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
White with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And it's Brown missing. Bucks trail by 4. Lillard with no one around. Connects from 3-point range. He's got 5.
And one of the quickest triggers. Lillard says, now you see it, now you don't.
Down low. The kick out to Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
2 minutes.
The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's White. And Lopez with the block.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Jaylen Brown. Coming off a terrific season. He was around 23 points a game last year. 5 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Now, here's Lillard. After the miss from Derek White. Teardrop shot. The kick out to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And Middleton getting up there allows him, with that height, to get up and jam it down.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Had a chance to catch up with Joe Mazzulla. I talked with Coach about how he plans to stop Giannis Antetokounmpo tonight. Coach laughed and then asked me, do you have any ideas? Giannis is an impossible matchup. We just hope to slow him down a little. As always, it's very difficult to game plan for the Greek Freak, a multiple-time MVP. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Middleton. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. Good on the shot.
Middleton looking pretty comfortable right now playing in the pick and roll, whether he's passing the ball or shooting it. Right now making good decisions.
And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Knocked away. And stolen by White. Lopez with the steal. And that's a foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Lillard with it. 33 points last game. Lots of room. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. Celtics trail by 3. Tatum with it. Now guarded by Middleton. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. And Lillard kicks to Trent. Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Brown. Outside Holiday. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. The guard and off guard are Lillard and Trent. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Here's Brown. Yep, that one goes. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night.
Few better athletes in the league than Jaylen Brown, and he stays in attack mode.
Pass to Giannis. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Tatum. 7 points in the game. Here's Porzingis. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Floats it up for Giannis. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And for Porzingis, gosh, the dunk looks so easy.
Three-pointer, Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Looking back at Damian Lillard's time in Portland, what an incredible 11-year run. I mean, Brent, he was the team.
Yeah, unbelievable, all-time great for the Portland Trailblazers. All-NBA 7 times, Kevin, the Blazers record. And no doubt one of the most beloved players that's ever put on a uniform in the great Pacific Northwest. But I know for Damian Lillard how competitive he is. He doesn't want to just rely on what it is he accomplished there. There's more to be done, and he wants to win at the highest level, and that's what he's looking to do.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin. The Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report. And here is Tatum, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Outside, White. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And looking at the numbers for Lillard. Great showing for him last season. Checking in at about 24 points per. 7 assists and 4 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, when Dame's on the move, you know something good's going to happen.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Tatum setting the pick for Holiday. And the three ball is good. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. It's his third foul of the game.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Trent outside to the left wing. Lopez kicks to Giannis. 6 to shoot. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
And Porzingis, here we go. Stolen by Middleton.
That's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
The Bucks shooting their first foul of the night.
For his career, Damian Lillard, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the league. He gets there a lot, too.
Pass to Trent. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history. Average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
And the rejection by Giannis. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Holiday with the three. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Milwaukee on top. Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Well, I think for Milwaukee, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes. And then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Well, coming back to the game of the night, the Bucks find themselves in a close one.
Well, they've been the more measured team, passing up good.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
You know, I don't think he'll top the assist charts this year, but early on he's done a great job of keeping the ball hopping around.
You can get into a passing rhythm, and so far all of his have been on point.
They've got Horford, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. Celtics trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Pritchard passes to Cornette.
Just stifling on the defensive side. Portis not allowing his man any room.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Beauchamp. Pass to Prince. And Prince with the jam.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to Connaughton. Clock at 6. And Beauchamp gets it to go. Beauchamp's got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
That one goes in. Springer's got his first points of the night.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Beauchamp. Banked in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Connaughton passes to Beauchamp. Here's Portis. The kick out to right. Back to Portis. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. Portis has got his first basket.
Rebound looked a little too easy for Portis there. Got the big paw up and put it back for the score.
And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Boston making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. Pass to Cornette. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Very little resistance against that throw there.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Milwaukee shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Connaughton no good on the free throw. Another shot. Pass to Beauchamp. And he banks in the layup. And now an 8-point Bucks lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Horford. He gets that one.
Good closer to the rack. Horford's added a jumper, but at home on the inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right against Horford. Right outside. Portis kicks to right. For 3. Al Horford with the rebound. For Boston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Peterson the pass to Cornette. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. The Celtics shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. A new lineup here for the Bucks. Both shots good from the stripe.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
So they foul intentionally. So Boston ends up going with a new group.
13 foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Middleton with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Trent gets the bucket.
And Trent, the majority of his shots are going to come from distance.
Celtics trail by 7. Outside, Porzingis. Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. Whoa! Tatum stretching his range.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they'll find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
For Milwaukee, they have gone 1 of 3 at the line here. Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Where do you think that comes from? Why is he so effective late in tight games?
Such a great question, Kevin, but for Damian Lillard, I think it boils down to one word, and that is confidence. I mean, he has legitimately the ultimate confidence in all the work that he puts in the offseason to be in these moments, to have the ball in his hands, and it's been proven time and time again that he can come. Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Brown with a screen on Crick.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
Here is Lillard. He's got 16, and he gets it to go.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Holiday, and he uses the glass on the way. Holiday's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
For Celtics Entertainment.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Once again, Celtics
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for them.
Tatum against Antetokounmpo. The shake and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Lillard fires away from way outside. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Bucks lead by... Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, anytime a guy is in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Milwaukee, starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis, the tested forward pair. The guard and off guard are Lillard and... Oh, my goodness! Tatum!
Sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
And it's Lillard missing. Boston trail. It's White on the wing. He takes it in, makes it off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working, hit inside, and getting good shots from close range.
And it's Lillard missing.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And he comes up with the deuce. 8 points for Porzingis.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Three-pointer, Lillard. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And Lillard, a flat-out gunner from deep because he's just a lethal shooter from way outside.
And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez has size and great instincts. That makes him a threat to knock shots away like that.
And that's an intentional foul.
Drew Holiday, first personal foul, first team foul.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside, Antetokounmpo. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes him. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
So much strength and quickness coming from Giannis.
White against Lillard. To the middle. Here's Holiday. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Here's Giannis. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. And White kicks to Tatum. White looking around. Back to Tatum. Over Middleton. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Lillard from outside. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Bucks leading by 3. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo has got 4 points now in the quarter.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
5th personal foul, 2nd team foul.
Here's Lillard. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. Trent finds Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Porzingis with the rebound. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Tatum. Good! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Stolen by Tatum. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. So it's the Bucks now. The lead is 2. Here's Lillard. Yes!
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Here's Tatum. Tatum cleared for takeoff. And landing.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason reached in so many different ways. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. They both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Got it!
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. This win, all right, David, thanks so much. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg.
still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams. And that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. They've got Chris Middleton. DeLon Wright is out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Prince. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts the move on. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Prince, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Lillard.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Williams. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Graham.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer pro-am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Now here's Lillard. Knocks down the triple. Lillard's got 5 points.
Lillard gets so much lift on his three-pointers, it's almost effortless how he shoots.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. For 3, here's Lillard. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
And last year's games were interesting to watch, considering that each team came out with a win against the other.
And the fact that they split their 2 meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
Launches a 3. Hits the trifecta. Give him 8 points now.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Middleton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williams. Second chance shot. Rebound by Middleton.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, quote, "It's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out." Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Antetokounmpo for 3. Drops in the 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander just taking the initiative, driving to the cup with purpose.
Here's Lillard. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. Williams passes to Caruso. To the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Great D that time from Middleton.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Well, the Thunder will be building a new arena, Doris, right across the street from their current home.
Well, how exciting that the downtown arena is set to open in the 29-30 season with a 25-year lease. This secures the team's long-term future in Oklahoma City. And honestly, BA, this fan base is so passionate, they deserve it.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Holmgren with a screen on Lillard. Pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
And here's Wright. Dort defending. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard can't get it to go. Thunder trail by 5. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Dort, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, J-Dub rising to the rim. We see you, Mr. Williams.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now here's Middleton. The three. That one doesn't drop. Williams in the post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here for the night. Both good from the line that time. Here's Lillard. Got it off in time, and at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Bucks on top. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stat-wise?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. In it forward, it's Dort and Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the center position. That's the group for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Milwaukee in the lead. It's Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. Antetokounmpo for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Middleton against Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Caruso misses. Right outside. The 3 is up. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Wright's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Middleton. Holmgren's got room. Drills the baseline jumper.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Antetokounmpo outside. From deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
3 on the clock. Here's Caruso. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Lillard, a screen on Dort. Here's Wright. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Great touch from deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
We all know SGA is a prolific driver. The counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
It's Lillard with the drive. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Drives to the hoop, and Giannis throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Holmgren with a screen on Lillard. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Middleton outside. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. And now it's a 6-point Milwaukee lead.
Now, if you're the defense, you can't allow Middleton to heat up out there. I mean, he can be so efficient from long range.
Wright with a steal. To the left side wing. Out to Lillard. 3-pointer. And the Bucks hit again from deep. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor, a lot of the damage coming in transition.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Milwaukee now. Here's Wright. Antetokounmpo outside. Bully ball in the paint from Giannis.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Middleton against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Prince. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Williams. Back to Prince. Fires for three. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got his third assist of the night. Caruso up top, defended by Lillard. Caruso, the pass to Williams. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo with the block. And they're able to recover. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. So we conclude the first half. Bucks ahead, leading by 10. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, thank you, guys. Doc Rivers.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half.
Welcome to half. The Nets out in Brooklyn will go up against the Nuggets. 7:30 Eastern for the tip-off in that one. And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Milwaukee Bucks. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Pat Connaughton is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Brook Lopez. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward position.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue, but in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And they'll get another chance. There's the drive. Pass to Connaughton. Intercepted. Wiggins outside. Wallace with it. That's tipped. Here's Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads. In the 3rd spot, Oklahoma City. The 4th spot held by Milwaukee.
This is going to be a shooting contest as much as it is anything else. We know both of these teams are capable of racking up some huge point totals.
On the wing, Connaughton, covered by Joe. Lopez with it. No made baskets yet. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. No good on the shot. In transition, here they come. Trent for 3. They get the rebound. Beauchamp. Good. Beauchamp's gotten his second bucket.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Lopez passes to Trent. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
You know, for a swingman, Trent has good size and is a sturdy, strong presence to us.
Oh, B.A., he sure is. He can make an impact on the defensive end with the attributes you just talked about. Not only can he be a stopper, though, let's remember this guy can get hot as a shooter. You better look out. He can get on a heater.
And the upcoming schedule for Milwaukee. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And looking at the Jazz matchup, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Here's Wallace. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Wallace has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Portis. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Hartenstein in the post. Defended by Portis. And Hartenstein gets it to go.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Trent, the pass to Beauchamp. Back to Trent. Minute 32 left in the 3rd quarter. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Bucks lead by 8.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score it, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Pass to Beauchamp. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Beauchamp's got 7 now in this quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
A minute 4 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Wiggins. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Trent outside. The 3-pointer off the mark.
I think he's got to settle down, because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Wallace outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Thunder trail by 6.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
2 points. That one goes. Trent's got 5 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
With 1 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
3rd personal foul. 15 foul.
That free throw no good. And some changes here for the Bucks. And he sinks the 2nd. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, coming from an unlikely position, is the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Shea and Caruso are the backcourt pair. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren, and it's Dort in at the 3. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. They were encouraging their team to run, look for breaks. Coach wants to see them getting into transition more. Back to you, Brian.
Allie, thank you.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
Here's Lillard. Wow! Lillard with the jam!
Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well.
Pass to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team foul.
Here's Wright. Here's Prince. Shot clock at 6. Caruso grabs the board.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
There's so many ways Shea Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Here's Middleton. Holmgren with the block. Down low. Here's Williams. They now take the lead. And the Thunder lead by 1. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Holmgren with a screen on Wright. Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen by Wright. He goes up. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, you can see in transition, it's DeLon Wright's speed that makes defenders nervous. This guy able to get in transition so quickly.
Caruso misses. The Bucks leading by 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Prince, a screen on Dort. Here's Wright. Over Dort. Pass to Prince. There's the triple. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 now. Caruso, pass to Holmgren. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Wright. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Antetokounmpo for 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Caruso. Inside. They swipe it. Lillard looking around. And another miss by Milwaukee.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pounded by Wright. 5 to shoot. It falls!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
It's to me more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Lillard with a step. Right outside. Back to Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Into the lane.
Yes! You expect this from an MVP like Giannis. He never gives up on the game. Woo! Gotta love it.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. And here's Caruso. Dort, a screen on Middleton. Here's Caruso. Money!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
Middleton with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Lillard passes to Middleton. Oh, bangs home the three!
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
And this is what it's all about. This shot could win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
That's the end of the game.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season.
Tuesday night presentation of... And a look now at the Boston Celtics' upcoming schedule. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana. Then on Friday, they're off to Charlotte to face off with the Hornets.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And for the Thunder, in the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's George in at the 3.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Now here's Tatum. He had 15 points last outing. That one drops for him. And as a coach, Dan, what's something you try to establish at this stage?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin. First, we're trying to build our habits the right way, everything. From the way we practice, to the way we prepare for games, to the way we warm up, all of it. And then second of all, we're trying to figure out our rotation. Who's going to start, who's going to come off the bench, which groups work well together. It's an ongoing process.
A lot of moving parts, you're right.
First team foul.
Porzingis inside, working on Holmgren. Tatum on the wing, defended by George. Tatum gets the bucket.
He's so good in that medium range area. Tatum can create space and shoot over the top of the defense.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 35 points last game out. Holmgren the pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Tatum. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander against Tatum. And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And a steady presence out there. Gilgeous-Alexander keeps his cool when the shot clock's running down.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Here's Brown. Excellent D there from Williams.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Dort misses. Celtics trail by 4. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Mark Daignault. David, what did he say?
Now, of course, I asked Coach what his plan was about defending Jason Tatum, and he said, I told our guys just to play smart, to play up on him, but not get baited into fouls, and try to get a hand in his face. Now, that's a difficult challenge for any defense, so we'll see what happens tonight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Caruso. Following the three-pointer by Derek White. And he slams it one-handed.
Lift off, Mr. Dort. A one-way ticket to the rim.
Porzingis with the ball. Williams picks him up. And the dunk by Porzingis. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Porzingis with the rebound. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. And Holiday kicks to Tatum. Holiday sets the pick for Tatum. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. The wide open look here for Porzingis. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, at center, Porzingis gives you a true 3-level scorer. That's why he's so valuable offensively.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Holmgren with a screen on Brown. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Dort misses. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Celtics. They lead by 2. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And one of the most respected players in the NBA is Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a 3-time Teammate of the Year award winner. He's also a Sportsmanship Award winner. He is a pro's pro.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Brown with the screen on George. Tatum wide open. He fires one from outside off the mark. Oklahoma City trailing. Puts up a 3. And George gets it to go. George got 5 now.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Holiday. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. He has 6.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Great pass to set up the layup. 8 points for Drew Holiday.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
And the basket is good. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Finishing strong inside. Holiday doesn't want to waste a quality look.
Dort with a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Well, Coach, Boston has been so close to that 18th NBA championship banner, finally able to win the title last season.
Yeah, they've been to the conference finals 6 times in the last 8 years. Lost in the 2022 finals. They got over the top with 2 additions. Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. Those guys really helped.
Holiday looking for an opening. Tries the spin move. Up top, Tatum. Back to Holiday. Outside, Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Williams. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Brown the pass to White. Here's Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Tatum, an assassin.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch and shoot situations.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Jason Tatum. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the year.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. 2 teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
This is a potential finals preview. As good as it gets early in the season.
And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drive, something to admire.
And that one's good, Tatum.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Celtics leading by 3. White drives in, and Holmgren pulls it down.
Now we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. To the left side wing. Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from the wing. And that one hits back iron.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Boston Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having... All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Jason Tatum has put... Guys, I want to talk about something else for just a second. Is it me, or have the alternative jerseys around? Changing topics now, how impressive was Jason Tatum in that first half?
He's been hunting for a shot.
Thank you for being with us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
On the court right now for the Celtics, they've got Horford, and it's Springer in at the shooting guard. Stan, you talk about a stacked roster. It's hard to find many weaknesses for the Celtics.
Yeah, Kevin, there's a reason the Executive of the Year award went to Boston's front office last season. The Celtics are built right, and they're built to last.
Pass to Springer. Outside, Horford. To the paint, there's Cornette, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he's a good passer in his position. The veteran Horford is all about doing what's best for the team.
Wallace, the pass to Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. Diving in, and it's Wallace slamming it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that. The defense has to be better there.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. Spins. Here's Horford. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
You know, I don't think Horford gets enough credit for his defense. He's been an impact player at that end for a long time.
Joe finds Wiggins. Out to Wallace. Hartenstein with the screen for Wallace. And Wallace slams it in.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Hauser, covered by Wiggins. It's stolen by Hartenstein.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The kick out to Williams. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Al Horford. Last year, getting it done. Averaged 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Well, he's found his groove. He isn't forcing anything, and he's making the most of his chances.
Here's Hauser, covered by Wiggins. And he drops it in from the low post. Hauser's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics. Wallace outside. Connects from 3-point range. Wallace has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Springer, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
1:07 left in the 3rd. Screen by Hartenstein. Wallace finds Hartenstein. Back to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. Pass to Joe. Now here's Wallace. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
To the inside. Here's Cornette. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Ever since halftime, they played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Thunder trailing by 9. Wallace with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Pass to Hartenstein. Wallace against Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Oklahoma City, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Wallace hits 2 free throws. Here's Holiday. He's got 10. Drives to the hoop, and Holiday throws it down.
What a great take by Holiday. Saw a path to the rim and took it.
And here is Caruso. The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Caruso's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead step. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. In the backcourt, we'll see Gilgeous-Alexander and Caruso. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, a lot of strength and power in that Tatum slam.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday with the defensive effort.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Goes back up. Down kicks to Porzingis. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. The shot's good.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the 4th quarter.
Holiday gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holmgren with a screen on Holiday. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Lays it up off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
Well, and after making just 1 triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, this is what you love to see. Porzingis attack the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Holiday. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Tatum. Brown, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got his first bucket of the night.
Remarkable hustle on the glass by Brown. He earned that second chance scoring opportunity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday with the defensive effort. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. White with it. He's picked up by Holmgren. And here's Porzingis for a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown against Dort. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in just the second half. White drives in, and White slams it in.
Cunning drive by White. He saw a hole and took advantage.
Gilgeous-Alexander against White. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
Defensive foul. Derek White.
And I think when it comes to some
first team foul. The players on the video review on the NBA room.
tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to do a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in to what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
Thank you, David. Holiday goes in. No good that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Holiday against Gilgeous-Alexander. Holiday dishes to White. Money!
I like that from White. Attacking the heart of that defense.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Yes!
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
It's the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the double.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Looking for a quick shot, trying to extend the game.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Missed. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge,